I'm going to do a little detailing related video on detailing cars, different little aspects of it, and what you can do, little tricks and tips and stuff. If you like what you see, like and subscribe and share uh, the video. Be honest about it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to like the video, but just, it'd be nice and be courteous about it. I also like to give a little shout out to someone once in a while that does great videos. Eric Jones, Equality Mobile, Positive Flow. If you go to his webpage, I'll put a link down below. Watch some of his videos. This guy is so enthusiastic in the way he talks and how he does things, and he seems like he's just be a great person to be around all the time. Go to his page, like and subscribe, look at his videos, comment, say, hey, you heard it right here on my channel, and share it with your friends. We all try to do these videos to make everyone a little easier on doing things, more comfortable. Some people don't like them, some people do. We do our best. We don't have the best equipment sometimes, and everyone seems to think you get rich from YouTube. When you only got about 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers and stuff, you don't get rich off YouTube. You got 10 million, like Casey, yeah, you will. You can make some money. But Equality Mobile, Eric Jones, go look at his videos, watch them, subscribe to his channel, give him thumbs up. Give us all thumbs up. This helps us a lot. So here comes the video on what I'm going to do on cleaning a floor mat. This is a floor mat we're going to clean up today. It's out of my own personal vehicle. It hasn't been cleaned really good in basically a long time. You can see you got some staining all along through here. Pretty bad. It's matted down real bad in here. Got some stains up here, some stains up here. You can tell along this edge is pretty clean, but this area in here is pretty dirty. I will tell a customer that I can't get this 100% clean. I will probably get it about 85 to 90% clean. The truth is, if you waste a lot of time on floor mats, you're not going to get your money back out of what it's going to take you to clean them. A lot of times you can take and order new floor mats, or tell them, hey, I can order you a set of new ones. They're probably around $100 for a set or $70 a set, depending on what you get, what kind of vehicle. But you can get these pretty good, but you're not going to get it 100%. I'll show you a few little things that I'm going to use. This right here. I mix up Tide. Hey, that's fabric. That's carpet. Tide works good on fabrics, carpet, everything. It'll actually clean that pretty good when it comes down to it. Little scrub brush like this. Pick it up anywhere, any auto parts store, you can get a little scrub brush. Another little scrub brush like this. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to spray half of this down with the Tide. I'm going to put a towel over it. I'm going to spray half of it down, and I'm going to end up using on half of it this extractor right here, just to show you what it can do. On the other half of the carpet, I'm going to use a little handheld carpet extractor, or I may just brush it, go back over it, look at it, and then go back over with the little handheld one that I carry in my mobile rig. The big extractor I leave here. I never take it with me when I'm out on the road. But this is just to show you what you can do with Tide and a little bit of effort. And it may not end up being perfect, but I let my customer know up front. I'm going to take and cover this up. Hey, I'm in my loungers today. It's cold outside. I ain't doing anything, so I'm just farting around out here in the garage. So I'll take this and somewhat cover up part of it, just to give you an idea.
Take Tide. Take scrub brush. Normally I have a bucket of water or something with it. the rag and kind of wipe it off just a little bit. It still has a soap residue on it.
You can tell that the matting still here. It's going to be matted down, but some of the stains. Big difference between this and this. Then we'll pull the extractor out. All you use is straight water in the extractor, and I'll pull that out and I'll go over it. Now you can see a major difference between this. That spot there is matted down. It's not really going to come out of it. The fibers have already been matted down. But if you see, most of them stains are gone. There's a little bit right here I can see, and maybe just a little bit here. That's just using Tide and the extractor. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the little one that I carry with me. I'll cover that side up and I'll start the spray side, do it all over again, and you can see the difference between the two. Okay, I got the little extractor out, the one I carry with me in my mobile rig for just doing light stuff. I'm going to cover this up again, this area up, take the Tide,
This old spray bottle, it backs up once in a while. And a little extra on the stain. So normally I have this bucket filled with water, and that way I can take and kind of saturate it a little bit. But I don't want to saturate it too much. You don't want to saturate car seats or carpeting in a vehicle too much, because the stain that's underneath the fabric will return if you saturate too much and don't get it fully clean.
You can see already that that mat is a lot better. So now I'm going to take and turn the other unit on. Excuse me for walking in front of you. Take a rag. You can tell it's a little bit cleaner than that up there. You can still see there's a little bit of dirt stuff in here. If I would have took and had water in the bucket, I probably could have saturated that a little bit more and got that out of there. But just wiping it down with a rag and a little bit of the Tide, we got most of the stains out. If I sprayed that just a little bit right in there, I could probably get that out, and I could probably get more of this out too if I really tried. customer's car, I probably would go a little bit farther on this for my own personal vehicle. This mat, close to 200,000 miles on it. I would take and maybe try to use a pressure washer, maybe running about 700 psi, very lightly over it, or even use my low pressure system, spray some water on it, and then extract it out. But this tank here, that's nothing but clean water. You don't want to take and have a chemical in your extractor or in your little shampooer thing like this, or extractor, whatever you want to call it, because you want to get the chemical out. You use clean water, it'll take and get the chemical out. If you use good water, deionized water or distilled water or something like that, that does help and aid in the stain from returning. The stains will probably return. I will tell everyone up front. It's not perfect. It will not be perfect. The only way you can do that is go buy new mats. But all in all, you can look at that, you can say, hey, that thing looks a lot better. The customer will see it. Most of the time, say, I like it, we're good to go. You got to remember, this is the truth about auto detailing. You don't have to take and get your vehicle where it's showroom exactly perfect, because if you don't charge for it, then don't do it, but tell them up front. This would satisfy any customer I would have, as long as I told them the results on it. I could get it a little better if I kept working with it, not much more, but the results is turning out good. Bring you in a little closer and let you take a look at this mat. Now, it is still pretty damp. I would probably take my wet dry vac and run across that, or grab another dry towel, run across it real good. But you know, if I did this right at the start, throw it out on the driveway or off to the side of the vehicle when I'm getting ready to detail it, this would be dry by the time I took and put it back in the vehicle, so that way the customer, whenever they reach down to touch it, because they're going to touch it, they are going to touch it. It'd be like having a sign that says wet paint. Anyone they sees a sign that says wet paint, they want to touch it. You tell them, I extracted or shampooed your carpets, they're going to go, oh, it's a little wet. But yeah, it is a little wet, but I will take and, like I said, throw it out, let it dry, or run my wet dry vac over it. But you do got to admit, other than that spot right there where it's matted down, you can't do anything about that. And that's where you got to tell the customer, there's a little spot right there, not much. But if you look at that, that customer should be happy with that. There's a mat that's a little bit dry now. It's still a little damp, but it's a little bit drier than what it was. If you notice, if you look at the beginning, I'll try to take and crop a picture in there. I'm not too good at editing, so bear with me on this. But if you look at the mat, you notice it's a lot better than what it was. And like I said, the product I used was just some Tide. I think probably maybe about a tablespoon in a 32-ounce bottle, and turn around and a scrub brush lightly went over it. The fragrance on it, it smells clean. It don't smell, you know, chemically smell. It just has a clean smell to it. But once again, like I said, that spot right there, you can't not get out. That is matted down. I went back over and kind of rubbed on that little stain there. There is a little bit right in there, not much. But if you look at it, it is a lot better than what it was. If you like what you see, subscribe, give a positive comment down below, or even a negative, I don't care. We like to know what we're doing wrong, what you'd like to see. I'm going to take and do another little video here pretty soon on probably vacuums, extractors, on basically the two products I used, but I'm going to take and show the vacuum and how you can take your vacuum and basically use it as an extractor. So thanks for watching. Everyone have a blessed day. I know I am. So go out there, have fun, and praise the Lord.